Expose the pot, Miss Hottentot. Bitch, I'm beautiful. Say anything against it and use a tool. Big lips spit out the warfare, inhaling poison in this clueless food. From digesting menstrual factoids, from asexual haddies to crack whores, sacrificing our minstrels to sack these shiftless black boys, only to be attacked by pencils to stab us on blackboards, painting histories of colonial victors' strap wars, controlling us with lash force, till we succumb to their principles of big clit nymphos who'll never be pretty till they drew fat out of their lips and nose, and bathe themselves in bleach to erase these brown blemish woes, and you fell for it. Imagine how much of ourselves we sell for it, compromising ourselves for it to be appreciated by this empty wealth they pour in. Money over bitches gripped us and assured our power would never flourish, constantly indebted to deadbeats through child support, picking up the slack with 2 kids in a stroller and 1 in the back, but we're still seen as the ones who lost this war, and assured our power would never flourish. Only queens mentioned in media is welfare, even we want to sterilize and deport it. Because when you base your beauty off of a history of hatred schooling, we denounce any hope of a future we make for ruling. Instead, we equate success with assimilation with fools, the foolish mistake we make, relaxing our napes with gooey, white cream that burns through deeper than kinks and curls. It seeps through to our skulls to whatever we blink we serve. This image of who we should be until our thinking blurs. We look in the mirror and see a savage, not a distinguished girl. Everything about us we want to mutilate, from our peaks and curves. These shades of brown scream so loud we can't tone down, but we don't even value how deep it's heard. While white girls aim harder to get darker and end up pink and burned. And even in our own community, we're jealous, where high yellow seems to get our heads swelled up, and chocolate becomes the charcoal and wants to hide in the cellars. Not noticing this divide was implanted in our melanin, since Willie Lynch's lies that were worth nothing more than horses but never kept our bellies thin. We reproduce this treatment so the present, when we can't see it, from darky to kettle burnt, seems so simple to shatter the connections that we knit, but we're cut from a different cloth. Fuck that, we're shattered from a different pattern. We lay on the same quilt as you, but our squarely's face is scattered. These strikes against us make us walking signs of pickets for those many who can't define that we reside in different interests. We're born with thicker spines than these spoon-fed sheltered infants, surprised and pointing digits, because our very being wide is their cognition. Shocked when we're articulate, like we're all sapphires and ninnies picking chicken. So our purpose is to enlighten and set fire to this image. Because who we naturally are persons that's highly gifted. Never mind those who can't comprehend this prominence. If they don't realize that this continent is darkening, it'll bust them upside their skulls through voices rumbling and harmful pens. Authors and MCs not just relying on slutty prowessness, but we can smell it coming quicker with these widened nose and nostrils, and all we've been excluded from will be haunted with our carmelins. Greasing up the faces of magazines till their cover page is sparkling. Feed that skinny bitch some bread. I'm exhausted with her nauseousness. Cause, bitch, we're beautiful and dare you to disagree. Who's the first face you see glared at on busy streets? Who's the body that's proud to wear them fitted jeans? Who's the warrior brain in them elite schools fighting to get degrees? Who's the out and proud woman in your place? Oh, you ain't been with me. We've been making your nature rise since we cooked your pancakes and Jimmy Deans, so don't deny it. Get your lips off of the titty boy and listen here. Ain't never allowed us to hack at no ceiling that's crystal clear. Pay disparity still damaging our mentals here. Written out of your tortured textbook, neglecting our blistered years. From open wounds of sauce and spoons, chopping off our fists in fear that we raise them as strikes, so you replace it with fright within us that were never replenished, till Ambi made a fortune in essence look like she gypped us. Makeup ain't made in our shades lest we held our breath till we looked like mixed ones. Self-respect left on shelves, upchucked and aborted out our systems. So we laid down with men who claimed condoms cut off his circulation. Beat us into submission so he won't feel his emasculation. Now we're the new carriers of the virus, 2/3 within the nation. Viewed at the bottom for so long it's hard to voice this frustration, because there's no room for our discussion and there's no room for us to question. So this ending realization is a blessing that, bitch, we are beautiful. Got to be ignorant with this lesson. If our faces are so abrasive, maybe you'll listen to while we're stressing. Wouldn't have to scream to the top of our throats for you to hear this message. So for the 21st century, we'll put flowers on Mammy's coffin. Tell Jezebel pull her drawers up. Piece Venus's genitals back apart. Just to stand here as a whole woman and replace our own damaged hearts. Like an Olympic, we're not your damn dolls, we're the vanguards. Time to shine some light on our darkness. Girl, take that filthy mask off.